Imagine you are 15 years old. 63% of your friends have been sexually abused by their father, their brother, or a family friend. Half of fathers you know are alcoholic. 98% of mothers are beaten. Your father says, "I have chosen a husband for you." And then one day, someone gives you back your life.
As far as I'm concerned, I think the goal of all teaching and learning is to enable students, all students, to find answers to a central question: who am I, and what is my relationship with the universe and others in it? And so, I think yourself is built in using your imagination and reason and interacting with others in the world.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And so who you are is a reflection of the way others see you. And as you come to know yourself, you also create yourself further. Right? That's why knowing yourself is so important.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. We've got 430. This is just one class. Yes, I'll tell you.
Wow.
This is, see, once school gives over at in the morning, in this whole building, bye children. Sorry. Bye. What happens is that once it closes, then we open it out to children from the neighboring slums. And we've done a social profile. They come here, they come from homes, and let me give you a rough idea. We've done a study that average income about $112 US, and family average size 7.
Is that per month or
Per month.
Per month, okay.
Okay,
Wow.
and most of these children work. 88% of them work during the day, and then come to school, then go back to work, then study at night. And in fact, this child who I said, I remember I came to your house today, so I asked, there was no electricity. And many of them, there isn't any electricity. So I said, what do you do? So they said, oh, we buy the lamplight. And yet the fun, good thing is that they really do well in school. They're really constructing themselves.
This is where they come. To school.
This is Edward Bond. He's a dramatist. And he said, I love what he said about it. He says that every individual, every child has a right to be at home, to make the world its home, and for the world to be its home. You know, and our girls are just feel so homeless because at home they are treated so poorly, and then they're married off and then bonded to a place which never feels like home. If they go outside, there's a threat of rape. So they all the time they're feeling threatened, right? I think the reason they love school so much is because they find a sense of home, and they feel that they learn to discover that they have a right to be at home in the world, and so then they set about making the world their home. And that's why they're so engaged.
That's amazing.
Because I think that what they're doing over here with the education is self-work. I wanted to tell you the story of that girl Lakshmi.
Right.
You met, she's the one who put her hand out to shake. She, by the way, she didn't have a mother. She was 11 when her mother died. She has a father who's an alcoholic. He's a painter, but he's an alcoholic, doesn't give a penny. She works in 7 homes to make some money. Her youngest sister, who was 9 at the time, works in 3 homes, and there's a younger brother who carries tiffins. Together they raise enough money to take care of their family, their 5 siblings, each other. And she comes to school every day and has such a great spirit, I can't tell you. I'll show you her home. You'll just be stunned at the kind of home she comes from.
Wow.
And it's just, and she's all her poems are about courage and about spirit and about how lucky she is and what a great life is waiting for her.
Amazing.
It's just amazing.
Wow.
She's totally in it. And you saw her forthcoming? She just immediately
Yes.
said, put her hand out and said, may I shake your hand? She's like that. She's really absolutely wonderful. Oh, by the way, here you're lucky. Hey, Kevin, the girls will take you to their homes themselves.
Yes.
अच्छा बेटा अपना घर दिखाओ चलो come. So you need to go there and see that this is how people actually live and these are real lives and this is what's happening to them and learn to appreciate it and and that's when you start thinking about what can I do to make it better. This household. You want to come in? They're happy to have you in.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yes, come inside.
आ जाए? हाँ? Go.
Here? Do you know how to make food yourself?
तुमको खाना बनाना आता है?
यस आंटी।
हाँ. अभी तुम बनाओगी? कौन बनाएगा?
आंटी सुबह मम्मी बनाते, अभी हम बनाते।
This is in the morning. The mother makes it. Right now she's going to cook. Namaste. Okay, children. I want to have a question. How many of you are working in the mornings? Here and other places also. All right. Okay. That's okay. There's nothing to be ashamed of.
No, auntie, I'm working.
Exactly. What do you do? You're working in 7 homes, right? She does 6 homes. So they make a little money which goes into their accounts and they are learning. And that's what we were working at, trying to register as a vocational technical institute, training institute, so that they will get government certificates after that. And they will be job worthy.
Here it seems to be.
No. Listen, we are not typical.
Yeah.
So you mustn't get confused.
Oh.
And also, drama is very special to me. I really believe that it just changes people. And I think I saw that change their lives. So I wish you could have seen their play. It's just so wonderful. They did Rani Lakshmi Bai, which is the Rani of Jhansi. She was our woman warrior. So, and we did it over time, and it really changed things for them. I saw so many of these young girls. They were 5-year-olds. Many girls come to Prerna, and there were double the amount that don't come. So I said, why don't you come? They were all carrying little babies. And they were taking care of the little babies. And there was no adult in the slum at all in the morning. All the parents had gone to work. Just these 5-year-olds and these 1-year-old and 6 months old taking care of.
So the 5-year-olds are taking care of the babies.
That's a big reason why they don't come. So what do you think will help children come to school?
समझाना चाहिए क्योंकि उनके पेरेंट्स भी कुछ के रोकते हैं क्योंकि
She was saying that parents should be talked to because parents don't understand that education is so important and they don't send them, which is what I saw. It's not as if the children didn't want to come. We're a very subversive school that we try really to stop all kinds of malpractices. Like when we know that some girl is being married off, we will go and try and stop it. Okay, and we teach them about their rights so they learn to talk back at home. So people warned me. They said that if you do this, your children they'll just pull their kids out. I said, yeah, I know, but I can't stop doing this. You will not believe it. We had 300 girls when we closed school in May. When we opened, we had 130 more. And counting. I really wanted to be 1,000. Because there are so many of these kids who, but as you say, if they have their babies, then I must start a crash, I suppose. I'm a little scared of that. I will have to do something. My view of it is that unless education is really closely tied to your lives and your life circumstances and it teaches you how to live, it's pointless. So they have very difficult circumstances. They all come from homes, which many of them come from homes that are violent. There's a lot of domestic violence. And many of them just get married very early. There are some girls there who are married, by the way, in the classes that we have, yes. One of the girls in that class 9 in the blue, she's married. Yeah. And they get married without even being told. So we started to talk a lot and do a lot of drama and talk about their lives.
शादी नहीं होती है, लड़की कम उम्र की रहती है तो उसको खेलना चाहिए, खाना चाहिए, हर चीज़ सीखना चाहिए, पढ़ाई करनी चाहिए और बहुत सी खुशियाँ उसको मतलब कि बहुत वो रहता है कि हम बहुत सपने वो करती है. लड़की अपने से पहले खड़ी नहीं हो पाती है, उसकी पूरे शरीर सही से बन भी नहीं पाती है कि शादी हो जाती है, लड़की की जिंदगी बेकार हो जाती है, कम उम्र में शादी करती है. And they would talk about the kinds of constraints they have at home, the kind of hurdles, the obstacles. दिया जाता है, वो सास ससुर की सेवा करती हैं और मार भी सहती हैं, फिर जिंदगी भी वो लोग की बेकार होती है.
तुम्हें नहीं लगता घर में भी शायद उनके साथ ऐसे ही होता है?
So then we talked about, that what about the other girls now?
घर में भी वो लोग के साथ ऐसे ही होता होगा.
मतलब जैसे अच्छा तुम लोग अपने अपने घर में अभी तुम जिनकी शादियां नहीं, उनके घर में कौन सी आजादी मिलती है, किस चीज की आजादी है?
And really they were trying to build a self over time.
ये कि हम लोग को अभी पढ़ने दिया जा रहा है, अगर थोड़ा बहुत मम्मी पापा जब जाते हैं घूमने तो हम लोग को भी साथ लेके जाते हैं घूमने। शादी के बाद नहीं होगा।
मुझे बताओ कि तुम्हारे ग्रुप में ये 2 लड़कियों की शादी हो चुकी है, ठीक है? ठीक है, हो चुकी, अच्छा है, हो गई। क्यों नहीं?
उनकी भी उम्र पूरी नहीं हुई है, क्योंकि अभी 18 साल की नहीं।
पढ़ने को है और कुछ कर दिखाने को है, इसीलिए।
तो फिर इन्होंने मना क्यों नहीं किया?
आंटी मम्मी पापा के आर्डर नहीं थे ना, इसलिए।
तुम लोग भी कर देंगे। क्यों? इन्होंने नहीं मना किया तो तुम कैसे मना कर लो?
हम लोगों को क्यों क्या है?
तो मुझे बताओ ऐसे में क्या करना चाहिए?
माँ बाप डांटते हैं, कहते हैं कि मेरी इज्जत चली जाएगी, घर में सब मेहमान आए हुए हैं। लोग ऐसे वो समझाते हैं, जब ऐसी शादी कर दी जाती है उसमें फिर हम लोग मना नहीं कर सकते, जो माँ बाप कहते हैं वो करना पड़ता है।
जैसे कि आंटी बताया नहीं जाता है बच्चियों को और अहम वक्त पे बताया जाता है, और जैसे कि मेहमान घर पे हैं और उसी वक्त बोल दिया जाए कि तुम्हारी शादी हो रही है। तो
What is it that brings out of these young women the amazing capacities latent within them?
So how are the parents taking it then? Is it?
You know what? They listen. They do what they have. For example, Nandini, I tried very hard to get her marriage stopped. There were 5 girls on the anvil. We managed to stop 3. 2 got away. But she's come back to school. And so the other day we had a very nice play. And it was about, it was a debate on is marriage essential.
कोई ऐसे मतलब किसी ऐसे का साथ लेना चाहिए कि जो माँ बाप को समझा सके ये बात कि अभी इस लड़की की उम्र नहीं है शादी करने की, अगर तभी भी वो।
I called all these mothers. After that we had tea. And so she started to tell me that what a hard time Nandini's in-laws are giving her and the child. I said, see, I told you and you wouldn't listen. She said, yeah, I know, I should have listened. So they change. But it takes the time. But what they understand is that we really have these children's best interests at heart. So they go along. So even when they don't like what we're saying, but they go along because they say, no, actually they care. So we'll take care of all their nonsense at home. Is what they probably feel. They don't know that these kids are really changing.
Yeah.
So they had their, we call it the dialogical circle, and then the girls they formed which they formed with me. Then they formed the dialogical circle with the 10th grade and 9th. And recently we have a rural school, so they went to the village school to talk to the girls over there.
Many things which they don't know about domestic violence or ये हमारे साथ ऐसा कर रहे हैं, फिर भी तो ऐसा करके हम लोग उन्हें जागरूक करना चाहते हैं.
They don't know about their rights and they don't know that they should be protesting when people are oppressing them. So while we talk to them, that they understand, hey, listen, this is wrong. People should not be treating us like this, and they will learn to protest like we do.
की पसंद होगी फिर हम लोग अपनी पसंद से शादी भी नहीं कर सकते हैं ना.
तिलक वो लेकर भाग जाएगी.
हाँ, अगर भाग भी गई तो क्या हो जाएगा?
घर की इंसल्ट होगी. और
क्या इंसल्ट होगी? जब भाई लेके लड़की हो किसी को भाग जाता है तो
भाई को कुछ नहीं कहते ना, क्योंकि उनको छूट दी रही होती है.
अच्छा तुम बताओ, लड़कियां लड़कों से मतलब मम्मी पापा मना करते हैं लड़कों से दोस्ती करने के लिए.
मम्मी पापा इसलिए मना करते हैं क्योंकि अगर हमारी लड़की ने कोई ऐसा काम कर दिया तो हमारे परिवार की इज्जत जाएगी, और फिर अगर शादी करनी होगी तो दूसरी जगह उसकी शादी नहीं हो पाएगी.
What would the world be like if every young woman facing the same huge obstacles discovered her own humanity, her own power, her own strength, and her own wisdom?
See, what we've done and tried to do in Prerna is build a whole universe of care in which people learn that they are persons worthy of respect, and they develop a sense of home in the world. And they'll do that because other people treat them with respect and care. So they begin to see themselves and other people as persons worthy of respect. And so it's in this whole universe of care that they are growing to be these strong selves. In India, we need many things. We need education, we need income generation activities. Especially for women, if you're looking at empowerment, you need to educate them, but you need to help them find ways of earning some money so that they can actually thumb their noses at people who will make bonded labor out of them. So if you can give them education and you can give them a way, a skill, a craft to earn something, you're really giving them a sense of life, of who they are.
Yes.
And a way to get out of a circumstance. All their children are in Prerna. And they work over here. Kya banate ho? Prerna means inspiration, by the way.
Oh, it does?
You know, these girls were just so... they looked sometimes absolutely as if they hadn't eaten, and they hadn't eaten. Right. And thin as a reed. Which is why we started this. They need to be fed.
How do you can't learn like that.
And they were so, they came and thanked me, thank you so much for different lunch every day. Was their word. These girls are really all working and the mothers are getting beaten up and it's just a terrible scene at home. And there's not enough money. So I said, hey, there should be a place for them to earn some money too. So we just started this whole thing and it really took on well. It's really a win-win for everyone. The mothers get employed, the girls are working part-time here. We have 15 employees in this whole thing and we're very new, we're only about 8 or 9 months old. All the money that it generates goes to Prerna to fund the education, and we fund a full midday meal for all 430 girls. See here. Here are these biscuits. It's a cake, cupcakes. Then they make savories. Pickle. All of this. All kinds of savories.
Yeah.
And chocolates and chocolate biscuits. Cakes. Biscuits. And we also do ground spices. Okay. They make freshly ground spices. Then freshly ground mixed flour, whole wheat and oats, garbanzo bean flour. A lot of these women's husbands are drinking and not working. And if they're working, they're not giving the money at home because they're just drinking. So most of these women have to support the children themselves. What would I ask of people who watch the video? I would ask them to, respect these girls, and really respect them for the spirit with which they live their lives. And I would ask them to come and join us in whatever way they can in the work that we're doing, I think, in building strong women, able to fight all the circumstances that they have to, and build a life for themselves. I would ask them to not only, come and help us. And help us doesn't mean actually physically come here. It means you can do it from a distance. You can even do it where you are with the girls in your community. So, because we want to work for all girls. And of course, we would love it if you would come and help us here. You're most welcome. So write to us, email us, and if you can help raise support, of course, we'll be delighted. But most importantly, I think promote the cause wherever you are. There's a poem that Rama wrote. Just a fistful of earth have I measured yet. The whole wide world, whole wide sky lies ahead.
Belongs to everyone.
It belongs to everyone.
It belongs to everyone.
It's for all of us.